They say that life is like a box of chocolates, but honestly, it's more like a bag of jelly beans, a whole bunch of random things thrown at you with no rhyme or reason. One minute you're cruising along, thinking you've got it all sorted out, and the next minute, bam, you're hit with something you never saw coming, completely blindsided. The other day I was reminded of this harsh truth about life when I accidentally spilled coffee all over myself. And as I sat there drenched in coffee, staring at the stain spreading across my favorite shirt, I couldn't help but wonder, why does life love to throw these curveballs at me? Now, some folks might have called me a drama queen in that moment, but it's moments like these that really make you think about how unpredictable life can be. It's a good thing we don't always get what we expect in life, because if we did, my closet would look a lot less colorful. But seriously, wouldn't it be nice if we could just predict life's twists and turns? Sadly, that's just not how things work. So how are we supposed to handle all these unexpected surprises that life keeps throwing our way? Well, the Stoics had some wise words to share about this very topic. So let's see what they have to teach us. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Epicurus once said, "We cannot avoid what is coming, but we can choose how we respond." This reminds us that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we do have a choice in how we react to these situations. It's like when you're playing a video game and the bad guy throws a fireball at you. You can't stop the fireball from coming your way, but you can decide whether to roll over and die or dodge out of the way and keep playing. Your reaction determines the outcome. Let's go back to the coffee incident. Sure, I could have just stood there fuming, kicking myself for being so clumsy, but instead I chose to laugh it off and even found a bit of humor in the situation. My reaction made all the difference. One of the most powerful ways to deal with life's uncertainties is to accept what you can't control. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's easier said than done. The Stoics believed that we shouldn't fight against the natural order of things. Instead, we should learn to accept it. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, put it this way: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This means that the only things we truly have control over are our thoughts, actions, and attitude. Everything else is up to fate, the universe, or plain old luck. Think about it. You can't control the weather, the economy, or whether your favorite team wins the championship. You can't even control other people's behavior, not even the annoying person who keeps cutting in line. Trying to control these things only sets you up for disappointment and frustration. Instead, the Stoics suggest drawing a line between what you can and can't control and focusing your energy on the things that really matter. It's helpful to visualize this idea as two circles. The outer circle represents everything that happens in your life, both good and bad, expected and unexpected. This is stuff like the weather, other people's opinions, and the price of Bitcoin. You don't have much say in these things, so don't waste your time and energy trying to control them. The inner circle represents the things you do have control over, your thoughts, actions, and attitude. These are things like how you respond to a bad situation, whether you choose to be optimistic or pessimistic, and how you treat the people in your life. By focusing on the things in the inner circle, you can make the most of your life and be more resilient in the face of uncertainty. But wait, you might be thinking, isn't this just a Jedi mind trick? Are you telling me to just pretend that everything's fine when it's really not? Well, not exactly. The key is to focus on what you can control without ignoring or rejecting the reality of what you can't. In fact, the Stoics argue that accepting what you can't control is the first step to overcoming it. As Seneca said, "When you're upset, ask yourself, is this something I can change? If not, then why am I bothering?" By asking ourselves this question, we can free ourselves from a lot of unnecessary suffering. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, you can't control the traffic, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to stay angry and frustrated, or you can choose to relax and enjoy the scenery. Or maybe you have a big presentation at work, and you're worried that you might mess up. You can't control the outcome, but you can control your preparation. By practicing and rehearsing, You can boost your confidence and reduce your anxiety. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should just give up on everything that's difficult or uncomfortable. In fact, the Stoics argue that we should embrace challenges and see them as opportunities for growth. As Epictetus said, "It's not things that upset us, it's our interpretation of those things." By choosing how we interpret difficult situations, we can turn them into opportunities to learn and grow. So here's the bottom line. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we do have control over our reactions and attitudes. Instead of wasting our energy trying to control the uncontrollable, we should focus on the things we can control and accept the things we can't. When we do this, we'll be better equipped to handle whatever life throws our way, and maybe, just maybe, we'll find a few more jelly beans in our bag of life. And remember, true strength doesn't come from never falling down. It comes from knowing when to pick yourself up and dust yourself off. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And if you want to dive deeper into the philosophy of Stoicism, check out our other videos on the subject. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.